guys, if you haven't heard yet, we have a merch store now. It's got all kinds of cool stuff, like character shirts for each of the boys, our Ouroboros logo, the Ouroboros logo with all the boys, and that one can come on a jacket too. If you want to rep our sage wisdom of play to your you can get that on a shirt or a jacket, and our Roll for Focus pill bottle logo on a shirt or a mug. And we have so many ideas for the future too. So if you want to support us some more and get some cool swag, go to ttrpgswag.com/pages/roll4focus and check it all out. 50% of all profits go straight to us, while the other 50% go to TTRPG Swag for hosting and helping. Thanks! I mean, if random fucko can appear and disappear at his whim, who knows what else he can make happen.
I guess, yes.
Or if there's some kind of gas being pumped into the house or something.
I don't know which one I would prefer out of those two options.
I don't like any of it.
Me neither.
I don't like random fucko being here. Period.
Me neither. No, yeah. Ben, May, did you get the shit yet?
At that moment, you hear May go, yeah, we're coming, and a beat, and then, Ben! And you hear banging on the door.
No, Ben, Calvin doesn't give a fuck. He's immediately running down the stairs. It's like, what happened? What's going on?
We were walking out, and then the door just shut, and you hear from inside, ah!
Yeah, Noah runs. Quote.
Hobbles.
Yeah, hobbles.
Hobbles quickly.
Luke also comes.
No,
and...
Luke, stay at the stairs. Keep watching. Make sure nothing comes down there.
But Ben!
There's only so much room around the door. Stay at the stairs.
Okay.
May, what did you manage to get out? Maybe we could price open the door with something.
Starts looking, like, got a bunch of stuff, so, like, crowbar!
It's like, don't hand it to me, but...
Yeah, no, wait!
And then just
a hammer! You can...
Yep, gotcha.
As there are screwdrivers.
You know what? I think that's a 50-50 chance. Roll a skill die. If you get any sort of hit, there's a screwdriver.
Cool.
If not, you will have to spend a luck for there to be a screwdriver.
Double hit.
Double hit. Yes, so there's 2 screwdrivers.
Ooh. Are the hinges on the outside?
Probably.
Cool, I'm gonna start unscrewing the hinges.
I was about to say, the question of does it open out or open in? If it opens in, the hinges are inside. If
it opens
out,
in. I did decide that. Yeah, sorry.
Fine. Then there would have been no point.
Well, you could start undoing the door handle.
That's
that
true.
usually makes things open.
That's too many people at this fucking door right now.
Yeah, especially because May's trying to crowbar.
It's
Try the crowbar first. If that's not working, I found a screwdriver. We can get the handle off.
Cut it.
just, baby, stand back for a minute. We're trying to get it out open on this side.
Okay. Ah! And then you hear
Just panic.
tick tock. I'm here with little Ben, and we're just having a grand old time.
There's just a motherfucker, and Calvin just like slams on the fucking door before going back to trying to help May get the crowbar wedged in so they can pull it and try to crack the door open.
I feel like there's a litany of fuck you from Noah going on.
And then you just hear a jaunty little tune being whistled as Ben is screaming.
I can't.
Am I able to help?
One of you can give the help action to May, and the other of you can try and give a help action to Ben as like trying to like encourage him or like give him tips on how to.
I think I'll do that, but in a way it might be using my influence to try and distract or the bad guy more than directing Ben, because it's like, come on, you fucking coward, come out here and face all of us, you piece of shit motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead and roll your influence, and then you can roll to help May.
But like you said, it's going to be a charm check, effectively.
Yes, and we'll do your charm check for May after the charm check.
I was gonna ask. Like, I don't know how to do help. I don't remember that. So okay.
Help.
Yeah, it's a charm check, and the DC is 4 minus the person you're trying to help.
helping's charm.
So for May, it would be a DC 3.
Okay.
And what's the DC for Benny Boy?
Well, this isn't against
Well, it's still to help Ben.
Well, then it would be a 1 because his charm is 3.
Unless you want to call it otherwise. Can I argue bonus protective instead of negative protective?
Yes. Though I think Ben's fiance would be negative.
Would be negative, yes.
Because you are protective in a positive way, but you are also terrified for your fiance.
No, yeah. I don't know if charming really works in this instance.
If anything, vindictive would be a positive, but you don't have...
But it is only a negative, yeah. That's 2 hits and a setback. No, wait. With my influence, I get to roll twice and take the preferred result. So hold, please. Don't let me forget my own ability.
Ooh.
That is much better. That's 6 hits and a setback. We want the 6 hits and a setback.
Is that a crit success?
I think that's a crit success. And I'm...
You tell me how you distract this bad guy so much. The setback, I think, is gonna be Ben still gets hurt.
No, yeah.
But how do you distract him enough that it is not like a deadly wound, it's just like a minor flesh wound?
I think, in a way, that vindictive does come out because physicality is not Calvin's specialty. He is cruel verbally and intellectually. So, if anything, it starts going down this, like... while he doesn't know that the killer gets cocky when he feels comfortable, it's still something... He just kind of defaults into it. You fucking coward, facing us off one by one. You don't have the balls to face us all together because you know you can't take us all. So yeah, you're just gonna be a coward and a little bitch and focus on one of us at a time.
I mean, yeah, that is my plan. I
And just basically goading him out and distracting and just being as loud and annoying and in your face and center of attention as he can be as he is.
And because you'd had a critical success, you still have to factor in the setback of either you or Ben are getting hurt in this.
I mean, Calvin would prefer he be the one that gets hurt in this.
Okay. Then I'm going to say what happens. Because of the critical, I was going to let you choose who. What happens is he has a blast thing, a necrotic blast attack.
Icky.
Yeah. So I think what he's going to do is the door flings open. I think that makes May... Unfortunately, that means you don't have to do your help check. But yeah, it makes May stumble. So it's just you up in front. But that's fine.
Well, we've established the door opens inward. She falls forward into the room.
She falls forward,
I grabbed May.
Yeah. So it's really just you. You see Ben. I do think before you got there, like, Ben was hurt. You see he is also bleeding from his ears. But gonna roll. I'm assuming you're gonna dodge.
I mean, probably, yeah, but...
Okay, so go ahead and roll your dodge, and then you'll set my DC of what I need to beat.
Okay, so that's a speed. What, does any of my stuff come into play here?
I feel like Ben's boyfriend is still giving you a negative, because he's still in active danger,
No,
but
yeah.
protective is still giving you a positive.
Do you want to invoke anything, Penny? Or facing off against the killer, the guy who killed you?
I'm gonna
Sure.
be mean to myself, and I think vindictive comes into play here as well as a negative.
Yeah, I'll roll to see if I can give you something.
What are you thinking to give as an attribute?
Adaptable. One of my traits.
That's fair, that's fair.
I faced off against him and lost. I just need 3. And now it's your turn to face off.
Yeah.
And hopefully not lose.
Yeah. Take my knowledge.
Take my knowledge.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. That's 2 hits
and
and
2
2
opportunities.
opportunities.
I don't know if opportunities really matter when you're dead.
Yeah.
But the hits definitely do.
So I get an adaptable bonus die as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
That is a hit and an opportunity.
Okay.
It's gonna be real easy to hit me.
So I need 2 skill. 3 hits.
At least it's not a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take... Oh, I get a bonus die with this.
I tried.
See, I was reading because it has both a melee and a long range, but if in melee there's something additional...
Are we in melee?
No. But it is a +1 bonus no matter what. The in melee can heal himself with this if it's in melee.
That makes sense.
But if it's in distance. But when I first read it, I thought the bonus was included in the melee. But re-looking at it, no. Just an opportunity. Hey, it could have been a quick.
It could have been.
Yeah.
That
So
sucked.
you take 4 damage. Mm-hmm. And I think there is a force to it. You get pushed backwards.
What does this look like? What is like electricity? You said necrotic though?
Yeah, this is necrotic. So I think what happens is some of the black, it's still completely covering, but it almost seems to be moving, and then it gathers in his hand into like this black mass, and then just
Hits me square in the fucking chest.
hits you square in the chest. You kind of go flying back.
Calvin, fuck you! Not to Calvin, to
No,
the
yeah.
killer. Yeah.
Fuck you, Calvin.
I'll admit you got under my skin there a little bit. Not gonna happen again, and then disappears.
I was about to say, can I throw the screwdriver at him?
Sure, go ahead. Make a fight.
Which is a tough check.
Okay. So that's 2 of that. Would resourceful or perceptive come into anything?
Resourceful definitely helps.
I'm gonna steal that. I got 3 hits and a setback. That's what that word is.
Mm-hmm. And I still need to give you your opportunity. Don't let me forget that. Mm-hmm. This is all just happening in very quick succession. 2 hits and a setback. So you hit him with a screwdriver. I'm going to be honest. I think that only does 1.
Damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's, I'm not expecting it to do a whole lot.
Like if you had fully used it as a thrust.
Threw it and like the handle hit him all the way.
I like the idea of the screw head, the tip hitting
Yeah.
and slicing a little bit, maybe.
Okay, then I'll say it does 2.
Oh, cool.
But also this guy has 3 armor.
So it does nothing.
Oh.
So I think what happens is you see a cut, but it immediately heals.
And then he disappears.
Yeah.
Calvin doesn't care. He's like scrambling up off his ass and immediately running over to Ben.
So I think your setback is when you throw it. I don't want to give you more injuries here because I was like, you tweak your shoulder.
Come on.
Like it would make sense.
He's better at arm.
I think when you do that, the setback is it's not even going to be that mechanical. You kind of just fucking elbow May. So
Just elbow her in the tit on accident.
in the head. So I don't think she like knocks out, but she's a little dazed right now. She's not all there for the rest of the scene because you elbowed her. It wasn't that hard, but it made her go right against the door frame.
And it was after she like stumbled into the room and almost ate shit to begin with.
Exactly. So she's
God.
just dazed. So for the rest of the scene, which is probably going to end soon, for the rest of the scene, she's just not going to be much use because she's like,
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah, okay, then I feel like while you're rushing to Ben, I go, oh shit, man, and grab her. Like, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Ow.
Alright, Ben, you...
And then my opportunity.
Yeah,
before we
your
continue.
opportunity.
Sorry. No, you're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna say your opportunity is that as you're like rushing to Ben, you're still like hurt, so you're kind of low. You're like almost crawling towards him, and you see something they missed. You see under everything. You see a first aid kit.
Oh.
Definitely useful. Mm-hmm. Maybe not overly right now.
Just something to grab.
I mean, with your...
I mean, hey, they could even just have scissors in there, and that's a weapon.
No, yeah. Just immediately, like, it catches his eye and he keeps it in mind, but he's just, like, sliding onto his knees in front of Ben, like, grabs his face in his hands, like, baby, are you okay? What the fuck happened?
I don't know. It was empty, and we were walking out, and suddenly I was being yanked back in, and the door was closing.
He just pulls him into a tight hug.
Yeah, he hugs you just as tight.
Okay, not even allowed a door between any of us anymore.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody got everything? Y'all got everything in here?
Yeah, we think we found everything that's useful. Obviously, we could only grab so much.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. He kind of like barely pulls away from Ben, but does like there's first aid kit tucked under this.
I can't believe we missed that.
Well, you weren't
It's
crawling
okay.
on the floor. It's okay.
Come on.
And they're both very tall.
Yeah.
Luke, you still out there? All
Yeah, I'm here.
right, cool. Come on, guys. He's probably like half supporting Meg, half leaning on her at the same time. I want to stop by my room and get my ankle brace before we get up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, 3rd floor. That's fine. If any of us need to stop by our rooms real quick, we can do that as a group before we.
I don't think we should go out to the pool house.
No,
I'm sorry, May.
No,
No, that's fine.
but
I mean, I have some stuff I think would help, but
being out in the
some-
open isn't worth it. The last thing we need is to get locked out of both places.
oh no, I absolutely agree.
And we got some knives from the kitchen, so
Yeah, I have pepper spray, I have brass knuckles, basic woman protection
yeah,
things.
yeah.
No, yeah.
But
So
Glass breaker.
could come in handy.
could be used against us if we leave it there. But I still don't think we should risk going out there.
Yeah, that's mainly the worry that he could use it against us.
But there's only one window, so we can block that off at least.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's really going to do anything. He seems to be able to just
Yeah, I don't know how defensible it's going to be if he can just appear places, but
yeah.
still better to expect that at this point.
yeah.
Yeah, I think also though, as much as we want to block things off. Wait, no, she's not supposed to be useful this scene. She's not gonna suggest this.
It's like, yeah, I don't. If we. Yes, I get wanting to block off the window, but if we also need that to be an escape, we don't need to block it so much it's hard to get to.
There's 2 places though. There's the balcony and the window. We should block
True.
one of them.
We can block the window as long as we leave the balcony
Yeah.
accessible.
Yes. I think maybe we can have something set up nearer if we need to push it over and direct as we're getting
As
upstairs.
we're all walking together.
yeah.
Yeah, you reach the top of the stairs where Luke is,
Yeah.
and you just see Luke kind of staring at nothing but looking unbelievably afraid.
Luke, what's wrong? Kind of puts a hand on his shoulder.
Penny just
Look.
kind of points and no.
Looks.
Pen's not there anymore, bud.
He's there, but he's dead, but he's there, and he's telling me it was my fault that I should have helped him.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault.
And Penny wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't. You know he wouldn't.
We're seeing things.
We're
We're
seeing
hallucinating. So it sucks, but we can't really seem to trust much
Okay,
of
we're
what
seeing things.
Yeah.
things. Penny wouldn't blame you for what happened.
Penny could speak to Calvin or Noah at this point, even if you can't speak to
Yeah, I
Luke.
know. I'm playing it more so he's still having a hard time.
He's still learning how to be
Ghost.
a ghosty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't forget to enjoy
No, I
that.
know. I have some things that I have planned depending on what y'all do.
Come on, stay together. At this point, I feel like we need to be fucking holding hands the whole time.
Yeah. We're just a tight, all
Yeah, we're
like
just
shoulder to
Kumbaya.
shoulder.
Oh, bubble! All our arms are linked. So what happened to Ben and May doesn't happen to us again. So someone doesn't get yanked back and the door closed.
But yeah, you all head up to Noah's room so Noah can get.
His brace.
Your room is destroyed.
Yeah. What the fuck? You going through my shit?
Luke mentioned that Penny's Ambien went missing, and he might have been looking for it.
Penny, did you fucking toss my room? I didn't have your Ambien.
I'm sorry.
Jumps a little.
He's only talking to you.
Yeah, apparently. I don't like this. I keep hearing Penny's voice. That I don't. Extension of the hallucination, and I don't like this.
Is he being nicer to you than he was to Luke?
He said, "I'm sorry." Just now, right before I fell down the stairs, he said, "Don't trust it. It wasn't real about the blood." So, yes.
Well,
Maybe
that's
it's actually Penny.
You know what? yesterday I would have said ghosts aren't real. Today, I don't fucking know anymore. It just like leans his head against Ben's shoulder because I know it was Ben who said that.
Cal, oh my god. Why do I do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just can't get me out of your head, man.
I think Noah just kind of pauses because he hadn't really considered that, like, because he's in that weird place where he believes and doesn't believe at the same time.
Yeah, he's the skeptical believer.
Yeah, of ghost and everything. And he kind of just pauses and like, maybe so. Penny, can you hear us? Are you a ghost? I don't have like.
We don't have an EMF reader or anything.
An EMF reader or EVP. EVP. Thank you. Noah would know the word. I was blanking on the.
You can just talk to us, yeah.
I think he's thematically trying to decide.
Yeah, I am trying to think because it does state like it depends on why you appear.
I'd say with everything, you could probably answer that, even with the situation we talked about, yeah.
Okay. I feel it's a lot of like a cutting in and out more so just because, again, it takes a lot of effort for one sentence of just, you know.
This is where an EVP thing would help, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, we can grab his camera and maybe we can replay that.
I feel like all that comes out is here. Not sure. Hard.
It pauses again. Like,
Not like that.
when Noah expresses this, it's like, man, I wish Penny could be here to actually make the joke that he unintentionally set up with that.
He just said not like that. That's definitely Penny.
And Luke kind of not, he's like, yeah, especially because yours seems to be helping you and all the other hallucinations
I've been bad.
Have been. Frankly, some of our biggest fears. I keep seeing snakes, man. I'm not here
I saw a
for it.
scorpion, yeah. Can I get my ankle brace?
Yes.
Okay. Do I notice anything of my stuff missing?
Oh, is this like an appear?
Go ahead and roll a
Is it?
smarts
Okay.
check. And I would say this is your auto hit thing of looking for a clue that you got earlier.
Cool. Okay, so smarts is 3.
Perceptive definitely comes into.
Perceptive. 1. That's just an auto hit, so I don't roll anything with that.
What are you doing?
I'm seeing if I'm missing anything, because you didn't know if I was missing anything. You didn't roll well enough on my room for that.
Can I do offer insight to check around the room as well as a way to kind of help?
Mm-hmm.
I just have to roll a smarts for that. I need 2.
Here's one.
Yeah.
2. Nothing. I got 2 setbacks.
Knowing Ambi is missing, even though I don't know other stuff is missing, can I add that as a clue? Because I'm expecting potentially other things to be missing. Is that penalty or help?
That's help.
You decide that.
Yeah,
part of
knowing
it.
something is missing when looking for something missing, definitely.
Yeah, so that's a bonus dice. Okay. Okay, but I can treat one blank face as an opportunity. So I've got 2 hits, a canceled out, setback, an opportunity, and an opportunity from treating a blank face.
So you have 3 hits.
Is it just
With your
one
auto
blank
hit.
face?
Yeah, that's right. With my, I'm
What,
sorry.
Only one blank face counts as a hit? Or
Yeah,
both do?
treat one blank face as
One
an
blank, okay.
opportunity. So I still have to keep one of the blank faces.
Okay.
But
I just didn't
that's-
see the other one.
Ultimately, 3 hits and an opportunity.
yeah,
Nice.
and I check that off, so I have that.
Okay, so you notice your nice hefty books on the paranormal are gone. And for your opportunity, what's something that maybe with a little bit of creativity could have been used as a weapon but wasn't super obvious? Like, if someone was looking for things you could use as a weapon, they might have overlooked that, but you can think of a use for it.
My bug spray being a flamethrower?
Fair enough, yeah. You see a lighter, because maybe you had a lighter for, like, candles, or...
It's for the weed.
Yeah, you have a lighter for the weed.
You just
To the
unintentionally.
Bahama
You were
weed.
the last one to light up in Luke's room, and you didn't think about it. Just pocketed his lighter. And
Yeah, so you see the lighter that you put on your bedstand when you're like, I gotta give that to Luke, and
shit
the
ton
bug
of bug
spray.
Shit, I have a lot of bug spray.
Yeah.
Lighter and bug spray. Yeah, I think I noticed my books are missing. I'm like, what the fuck? My books are missing. And then pause as I'm digging out my ankle brace and grab some bug spray. Like, oh wait, Luke, your lighter's over there.
Why is my kind of goes to get it?
We're gonna have a flamethrower. I don't know if it's going to work, but if it does, that'd be awesome.
It's something.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I know you use gel, but I feel like Luke just goes, "Hey, Kelvin, you probably have hairspray, right?"
no, I used pomade.
Is that flammable?
Not. It's like a goo. It's like a gel. It's not
Oh.
something we can really use to.
Fucking goop it up
Don't
and
think
throw
it's
it.
flammable. Not in a usable way.
Fair enough. I don't know, just the way your hairspray. I assumed it was hairspray.
Okay,
Greenhouse gases, my guy. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove, because I still have my backpack from hiking. I have
Yeah.
not taken that off. I'm gonna shove the bug spray, the lighter, and more scorpion repellent in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Got my ankle brace in there. I don't think there's really anything else of use of my stuff. My books are gone. I still have like my pocket notebook, so obviously I don't have the Ambien. But yeah, I seemed about right for what he might have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think the outlet tester can really do anything, so there's no point in really grabbing that.
See just how much Sparky Spark comes out of the bad guy.
I think it just tests like if it has electricity in there.
It depends on the voltmeter. It can tell you how many volts are being extruded out of outlets.
So you just kind of turn towards the outlet. Logically, you know, there's no electricity here. And yet you see it like kind of sprayed and sparking like it is about to start an electrical fire.
Cool.
Roll resist fear.
Why?
'Cause it's spooky time.
Okay, so I
Gonna
need to
get
have
spooky
2 for
time.
will.
Also, you get a bonus just by knowing that you're hallucinating.
What about my perceptive?
Yeah, I'll let that do.
I don't think clumsy or imitative for negatives would really be here.
No.
I'm not sure about questioning. That was more like in plans and actions and stuff. But I could also see a case of...
I feel like there's some creeping out with like being the believer skeptic of there's still a part of your brain trying to logic this all.
Yeah.
So go ahead and put questioning as
As a negative. Yep. I don't have anything in here. Okay. Okay, good lord.
An opportunity.
Yeah, a hit and
Myths
canceled out. An opportunity and a setback canceled out, and then I got a negative and a plus, and I've already rolled, so I can't add a clue, but I don't think anything in here would have really...
They got a blank, not a negative, for the record.
okay.
Yeah, I just more possibly could have added the clue about hallucination, but you had already done that, really.
So yeah, I mark a fear. And your opportunity is the next hallucination-related fear. Even if you in character are unsure if it's a hallucination, I will let you know above board this is a hallucination. You will get a bonus die.
Next hallucination-related fear?
Yes. The next fear check that I have you roll, that is a hallucination, because you're getting kind of prepared for these jump scares, basically.
Mm-hmm. And I get a bonus die.
Yes. And that's in addition to any other bonus die I give you with, like, your clue or your... Because I feel like your clue of hallucinations already gives you a bonus, but you're going to have another auto bonus.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see an electrical fire starting.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems very real to you. You smell the smoke. Not the folk.
Smell the folk. We're all very scared here. We were hiking half the day. We're all kind of sweaty.
You smell the smoke. You hear that crinkling of the fire and the sparks, and
I think May's probably still closest to me.
yeah.
Gonna grab May's arm and like, fire! Electrical fire! Pointing at outlet.
Like, the power's out, bud. Calvin just kind of like reaches forward and puts a hand on your shoulder, like gives it a comforting squeeze. It's like, there's no fire, bud. I believe you. I believe you're seeing
I think
that.
he's like agitated and like shifting back and forth because he believes his friends. He knows hallucinations is the problem, but again, a phobia issue problem here.
Let's back out of the room then. It's okay.
Does anybody have any water? Throw it on there.
That sounds like a bad idea, but sure.
No.
That sounds like it would make things worse.
I think, yeah, he lets himself be taken out. Does Luke and May confirm that there's nothing?
Yes.
Okay. Then
And so does Ben.
Yeah, sorry, Ben, I forgot about you.
If only you could forget about it.
Only I could forget about him so easily.
He's kind of big. He's kind of hard to forget about.
That's true.
He a big boy.
They are. Okay, then yeah, with them kind of backing up Calvin there, it's like...
I know. I believe you. I know you see it because we're all seeing shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But
you say it's not there. It's
not
really
there.
not there. I smell it. I smell that fish.
None of us want to be burned down. We would acknowledge if we saw a fire.
Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I need from here.
Yep.
Trying to both look and not look at the electrical outlet now.
It's like, come on, let's head to Luke's room to get anything he needs, and then we'll head downstairs.
Should we check your room?
Well, mine's on the 3rd floor. Anyway.
Well, mine's on the 4th.
Aren't we on the 4th? Because I thought he was... No,
he's
was
on the
4th.
2nd.
I'm on the 2nd floor.
Oh,
Sorry.
never mind. Then, yeah.
So it's one of those things. Does Luke really have anything he needs to get from his room?
Looks like I mean, if things are being stolen, probably anything useful was stolen from my room.
Possibly.
Do we need to maybe see what was stolen?
Maybe. And see if Penny had anything useful in his room, too.
Yeah.
Might as well try.
That's what I forgot. I forgot Penny was on the 4th floor.
My giant dildo. You're gonna find it.
His butt plug.
No, he was wearing that.
It vibrated. So order of checking things. We're gonna go up to the 4th and go back down to the 3rd. Check Calvin and Ben's room.
And then hole up in the other room. Yeah.
Got it.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, it seems silly to stop on the 3rd floor, look in our room, go up to the 4th floor, and then come back to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But we're going to the 4th floor.
Yes. Go up to Luke's room first.
Yeah, you go up, and then Ben goes, "Hey, baby.
Yeah.
I know this is a bad time, but it's been really scary, and I have to go to the bathroom."
Okay.
I don't know how we want to do that.
I don't either.
We all go to the bathroom.
I really don't want everyone to watch me go to the bathroom, babe.
We don't have to stare at you while you go to the bathroom.
Just maybe shouldn't close the door. Makes sense.
Probably not.
Okay, how about
I'll stand in the door to hold it open.
Yeah. Or you go in there with Ben and one of us stand in the door. We'll just, back to you, Ben, so you can have your privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, baby.
But yeah, you guys just go in the bathroom. It seemed logical that one of you in this situation...
It's a horror movie. We ignore the fact we need to go to the bathroom.
Not in my horror movies. We have a 10-minute scene of Ben shitting.
No,
10 minutes.
It's that one humorous scene that you get where bodily functions come into play and then it's never mentioned again.
I really
It's just because it's funny.
I really took Cody out with that one. They need to shit and we're gonna focus on it. Ben shits.
Take Ben to the bathroom.
They go to the bathroom.
As we all stand guard in the
Awkwardly.
door.
Just like turn the sink on so there's a little bit of privacy.
You turn the sink on?
That's concerning.
Yeah, that is concerning. I feel
Hot water?
no, just
Oh, never mind then.
Just one of the fucking...
A clue could have appeared if it was hot water.
That's weird, but I don't know.
I didn't imagine there really be hot water if the
Yeah, if the power's
are
out, we're not getting hot water.
There's still stored hot water. You guys haven't...
I feel
Turn on the hot water. I'm curious.
the question is, what kind of handles do the sink have? Is it just like one little twisty knob, or is it like the double? Is it like, do you just flip it open and then like ours, you can twist it to right or left for hot or cold, or is it like two handles, one's hot, one is cold?
I think it's the hot or cold. You can twist
the double
it.
knob.
Yeah, the double.
Then he probably just spins both of them to turn them on.
Because you need extra loudness for
exactly.
privacy.
So he doesn't feel as self-conscious going to the bathroom while people can hear.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll give it to you. The hot water is just steamy enough that the mirror above the sink starts to fog. And you see that someone previously
Wrote on the mirror.
wrote on the mirror, and it's just a big T.
A big T?
A big T. And it looks like it was done with a pretty shaky hand.
Do you point this out?
Yeah, it's probably one of the things he doesn't notice at first, because like he's also trying to give Ben privacy. Just kind of hear it, babe. Turns on the sink, goes back to the open door, and then maybe out of the corner of his eye sees it and be like, is that a fucking T written on the mirror?
What? He probably looks over like
It's
not.
just like, wait, what?
I promise, Ben. I'm not. I want to look at the mirror.
There's a part of Cody that's like, it's not like you haven't seen it before.
Yeah, no, exactly. But he's still trying to be
I know.
respectful.
It's just like, or the mirror fogged up and there's a T written on it.
T.
A T.
Did somebody decide to write on it?
Or assumedly.
Well, I mean, like, did one of us? Maybe it was Penny, though, and if it was Penny, Penny can't tell us. Penny, did you write on the mirror?
Penny, did you write on the mirror?
I'm not sure who's talking. Which
That's
of the
Ben.
NPCs.
That's Ben.
Okay, thank you.
When I have a voice kind of like this...
They were very similar to me, and my audio
Yeah,
is not
okay,
great.
that's fair. Yes, that's Ben.
Okay.
As he's going potty.
Awkwardly.
You just said it fogged up and just like penis.
T penis. Got it.
No, he just draws a tiny penis at the bottom.
Gonna take that as a yes. That's you, Pen.
Do you actually draw a tiny penis?
Yeah. That was his immediate response whenever you said it fogged up. He's like, penis.
Penny, do you know what a T means?
And then this tiny penis appears. Okay, yeah, that was definitely Penny. Luke, y'all wouldn't have written a T.
No.
I will say I think this one comes to Calvin this time.
That's fair.
I think it's just the one word of Teddy.
Teddy?
Teddy, what?
It's like you've been hearing Penny. I just heard a whisper at Teddy.
Why would he whisper Teddy?
I don't fucking know. Why does the T stand for Teddy? We need a goddamn Ouija board.
I didn't bring that on this vacation. I can make one. I've got paper.
Use some luck. Use some luck, and somebody brought
He's got
one.
his notepad. You can make your own. You just
That's
need.
true.
You need something to.
Yeah,
just
I
as a
think
sliding
kind of
piece.
sadly because Teddy just got brought up, Lucas. Teddy would have brought one.
Yeah.
He would have.
And then when we would tell him we're not supposed to play with those. You don't fuck with spirits, but
Yeah,
Fuck
but,
with me.
I mean, you can do it right as long as you thank the spirits and close the door afterwards.
Yeah, and Teddy knew how to.
Yeah.
But yeah, why
Teddy?
Let's go to the... Ben, are you done? Yeah, I just need to wipe. Can everyone turn away?
Yes, baby.
Sitting on the toilet, just like teddies or fucking pennies in here too.
Like, oh.
Do we get a camera action description? Everybody's in the bathroom and it pans over and we see the killer somewhere.
You see
He's
the killer
also
come
shitting.
He's like down the hallway.
in the fucking as Ben stands up out of the toilet. No.
Gross.
Flush him.
Yeah, just reach around him.
No.
fucking plunger him.
I think we've had enough potty humor for one.
You usually don't go hard on the potty humor.
You're the one who brought up going to the bathroom.
I was being realistic.
No, you just wanted to give us the hint of the mirror.
Yeah.
And again, it's you see that in movies. The one time they mention a bathroom or bodily function, it's just for the humor, and then it's never brought up again.
Yeah.
No one ever has to piss again.
Yep.
Or they piss themselves.
You go into Luke's room. Go ahead and do some clue researching. Both of you can if you want. I know your thing is clues, but...
Yeah.
I don't know what Luke brought, but I can try.
Do I just roll smarts for that then?
Yeah, just a smarts check to look for clues. Can I have another skill die, please?
No.
And obviously, if you think any of your clues apply to this...
Yeah. I don't know if I should do eye for detail, because I don't really have a specific question besides what's missing. But...
I mean, that would still...
Would my insightful come into play?
Yeah.
Can I have a bonus die, please? I don't know where all the dice are.
I don't have a bonus die.
They're
I
kinda
only have
scattered,
one
yeah.
skill die.
Would any of my other shit come into play?
So my...
I don't know if my protective would make me hyper aware or not.
I'm gonna say not for this.
That's fair. I knew that one was a stretch.
What's everybody at?
So I've got my 3 smarts.
2 smarts. For me.
Oh, I was like, no, I have the 3.
I only have 2. I was answering Mars for what everyone's at.
Sorry. Okay, so I've got my 3 smarts. I'm adding a clue, I think, we know something's missing, so I imagine I can get the bonus dice.
Yes.
Can I get bonus dice for perceptive?
Yes.
I don't think any of my other clues would help. I mean, I've added about my books being stolen, but that's just part of
things being missing.
Yeah, I wrote them down as separate because I feel like could potentially in different
mean
cases,
different things. Yeah.
But I know that's missing. I know the ambi's missing.
And I only have 2 smarts and my insightful bonus die.
I think that's all.
That's a hit and a setback.
Twist of fate.
Damn.
Or twist fate. Go ahead and reroll 1.
Still a setback.
Sorry.
No, you tried. I just rolled the same thing.
I got 4 hits, an opportunity, and a blank face that I can treat as an opportunity.
God
Damn.
damn. That's pretty
This
good.
is your thing.
I'm still just paranoid and like all but on Ben at the moment.
Yeah. No, you start looking, and then you look at Ben, and he's still kind of bleeding from his ears, and you just get a little concerned that that's still happening, and you start trying to help clean it up,
And just like start wiping it down, making sure it's not fresh blood. It's just
Dry.
coagulating blood. Yeah.
think your setback is going to be that Ben suddenly starts freaking out because Ben thinks suddenly he's really high up. He gets that like vertigo feeling. He looks down. It looks
stomach
like
in your throat sensation. Yeah.
So it's like even if hallucination wise, it doesn't so much look as if he suddenly he starts getting the sensation that he gets when he's high.
Kind of starts like hyperventilating and stuff. It's like, and so it's just no, baby, you're fine, baby. We're on solid ground. Come on, sit down for a second.
Yeah,
it's okay.
So you're preoccupied with that,
with calming him down again. Yeah.
Kind of nudges Calvin and motion to the window, like indicating, like try to block the window, because since we are on the 4th floor, so he can't see.
Like gently turns Ben so his back is to it. Still has him like focused in on him.
but with that, you realize, like obviously you don't know everything Luke brought. You don't know everything Luke brought, but you know your friend. You know.
Well,
certain
Luke's
things.
there too.
Exactly. One thing you know for sure he had the other night that he no longer has is his bong.
First Penny still.
I thought a bong could be a really hefty weapon.
I'm just giggling.
Depending on how sturdy it is.
He has good bong.
I'm just wondering how he got a hefty glass bong.
He bought one.
Oh, that's fair.
He bought Bahamian weed.
So he got a Bahama bong.
Yeah.
I probably was not going to be able to make it home.
Probably not.
It's one of those we just ship it from here.
Yeah.
Like,
We just ship it.
It doesn't go in the or it doesn't go in the luggage home. It's just we're gonna stop at the post office on the mainland and ship it. And then-
Bong.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. That wasn't a bomb. It was a bong.
Not a bong.
That wasn't a bong. It's a lovely, lovely art piece. A lovely,
Yes.
lovely face.
yes, of course.
Yes, so is this dildo. It's just art.
It's performance
It's a lovely sculpture.
So you notice that's missing, which could be because it was a weapon, or it could be because...
Is this my opportunity? Because I do have as the...
No, I'm giving you your clues and what you find with your hits before I give you the opportunity.
That's fine. I just want to be clear.
What are you snickering about?
You bought a Bahama bong. I
bought
bought
a
a Bahama
Bahama
dong.
Amazing. I love it. 10 out of 10.
So our first episode, Act 1, is going to be called Bahama Weed, and Act 2 is now going to be called Bahama Bong, Bahama Dong.
This is a serious, scary thing.
Well, yeah, it's gonna get its main title of whatever, like, Island Mystery or whatever the fuck it is. Episode 1 or Act 1, Bahama Weed.
Yeah, it'll have the movie title, but then like the scene title.
Episode 2, Bahama Bong and Bahama Dong. Yep. Obviously, we must carry this over to Act 3 for a joke.
It's got to be Bahama something, yeah.
Bahama murder.
Ow.
The third episode, we need to bring up a thong in some way. Bahama thong.
How'd you know what I bought? No.
See, my thought went to
Calvin is wearing his Bahama thong.
I bought a Bahama banana hammock.
Bahama goodbye. Bahama good night. You're done.
Our viewers are going to see such a different side to us with this.
I don't think we've ever been this.
It's this
Like, we've done dirty jokes.
This is more unmedicated levels of bullshit.
Yeah.
Look, it's gonna be a long day. We're still into Act 2, and it's a good way into the day.
It's
is
3:50.
Yeah, it's nearly 4. Fuck.
We got this.
It's fine.
We got this.
Let's stop joking about Bahama bongs, weed, dongs, and banana hammocks and keep going.
Yeah. Okay, so I noticed Luke's bong is missing.
Yes. You notice Luke's bong is missing. You also, I think you also find Luke, he's a practical sort, especially because he, like, travels a lot. So he probably also had something protective, like, you know, a keyring that had spikes, you know, whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. Like a practical
Self-defense weapon.
self-defense weapon. And you know he carries this, and you cannot find that anywhere. Yeah, I think it's just like one of those knuckled key rings that...
It's akin to brass knuckles, effectively, just not brass knuckles. They're normally plastic or resin. Or
Yeah, so I think as I'm looking or helping Luke find whatever, he's going to be like, Luke, where's your knuckle ring?
I left it on my table today.
It's
Kind of
not
looks
here.
at it and goes,
gestures to everything. Like
well, shit.
Okay.
Obviously, this guy is...
Stealing. What? He took Penny's Ambi. He's gotten some of my books. Your bong and your knuckle ring.
Okay, the weird things he's taking.
Yeah.
I mean, Ambien, your knuckle ring, the bong, the books. Those can all be kind of weapons or makeshift weapons.
And Ambi just helps calm.
Or just knock you the fuck out.
Drug.
It is a sleeping pill with
That's
enough
true.
enough
Drug you,
dosage.
yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously Luke's knuckle ring, of course, but I mean, I guess a book wouldn't really be the best weapon, but yeah.
The bomb
But-
I bought was pretty hefty.
But having a book to hit someone with and not having a book to hit someone with.
Yeah. Okay, so he's stealing shit we can use to defend ourselves.
Which probably means it's not really worth... Like, yeah, we should still look, but it probably not anything worth anywhere to...
Yeah. I have 2 opportunities, but do I also see that Penny's, like, case video case stuff is missing.
Well, we haven't made it to Penny's room.
That's right. We're still.
But I'm going to carry that over into Penny's. You notice that's missing. Your opportunities.
I, for some reason, was thinking Luke and Penny were sharing a room.
No, that's fair.
Your opportunity is, as you're looking around, you kind of peek in the bathroom, and you see that the mirror seems to have been punched, and it's blood, and it's not normal blood, but it's like, has like a dark blackish gooey tint to it, but it also has some of that like normal what you expect from blood, just like red, but it's like, it's not quite right. It has some of that dark black tint to it.
Okay, somebody punched a mirror in here, and that's not all normal blood. Can somebody stand in the doorway?
Calvin will, unless Ben's still freaking out.
I think Ben is starting to calm down, because I do want you to be able to participate in scenes when you can. It was just, you can't participate in like the looking for clues with that
which
setback.
is fair. Then, yeah, Calvin.
I think May just takes over calming him, but
that's fine. Calvin will just kind of drop a kiss to the top of his head, but then move to stand in the doorway against the door to keep it open.
yeah.
I want to go, like, get one of the shards of glass that has some of this black goopy blood on it.
Yeah, and the best thing is, you see this too!
Yeah, it's like, okay, I also see what you are seeing. This is...
Yeah, like, pry out a
And
decent-sized piece with a
it's
decent amount
not-
of blood.
terrifying, so I'm going to assume not a hallucination.
I mean, it's a little terrifying, but not in the same way
Well,
the other stuff is.
No, yeah, it's not like, oh, here's your phobia right in front of you. Ha, terror, yeah.
Yeah, we're dealing with like Freddy Krueger type shit here.
Yeah, you hear Luke just go, how does he know what we're all afraid of?
How did Freddy Krueger know what everybody was afraid of? Read your mind, walk your dreams, whatever.
I think Calvin has a thought for a second, furrows his brow, like, no, that can't be right.
What?
It's a hell of a stretch, like shoulder popped out of socket reach. Penny said Teddy.
Knew it. Shit. No, it just kind of gives you a look like he's connected your dots and he's looking at you like you can't be fucking suggesting what I think you're fucking suggesting.
I don't know. I have no answers anymore. We're faced with...
Teddy wouldn't fucking do this.
Not intentionally.
Teddy's also not Southern, says Ben, still kind of hyperventilating.
Yeah.
But also clearly overtaken with something. And maybe it's not Teddy, but maybe whatever this is killed Teddy.
If I wasn't pissed off before, now I really am.
And that was your other opportunity of Lucas kind of putting in your mind the why does this person know what our fear is. I was expecting you to put that together, but Calvin did, but the opportunity still presented itself.
It's one of those things, it's like he did not put it together, but it's that Teddy's his
seemed-
best
yeah.
friend. Why
That seemed absolutely ludicrous and not an
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I figured opportunities can also just benefit the whole group. It doesn't matter who does it. It's just the very fact that Luke was like, hey, how does he know what we're all afraid of? Is in itself an opportunity for you guys to start
Another
pondering.
thread for us to investigate, yeah. Like, I'm not saying it is Teddy, but Teddy might be involved somehow.
This is whatever this is. It's not normal. If it came after Teddy,
Why did
if
it
it
wait
knew
2
Teddy's-
years to come after us? But
I don't know on that. But if it came after Teddy and it knows his fears like it knows ours, and knows it could learn about us through Teddy, I guess.
and since we don't know exactly what the fuck this thing is,
Noah's jaw is like really tight. He's pissed off at the idea that this thing
used Teddy,
Yeah.
hurt Teddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
I mean, he's pissed off anyways, but now it's even worse.
Hey, Hey guys, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without the support of our listeners. If you'd like to support us even more, you should head over to Patreon and check us out there at patreon.com/rollforfocuspodcast. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff like our hyperfocus episodes that release on our off weeks, where we talk about the episodes and our thoughts and predictions about the future of the show, insights into our character backstories, or us playing games in and out of character. Want to suggest an NPC or a magic item for Emery to give us in the world? You can do that too, and so much more. And we're enacting our first Patreon stretch goal. When we get to 50 Patreon subscribers, no matter the tier, Emery is going to run a one-shot where we play a group of adventurers that run into the ancestors before they became the world-saving heroes we know now. Even more fun, patrons will be able to pitch character concepts we'll choose from to build our one-shot characters. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar we make goes right back into producing our podcast with the hopes we can improve and make it everything our listeners deserve. Thanks!
Okay, yeah, I've got the. I don't know where the fuck I'm putting this mirror. Does anybody have a bag or something?
You still have your hiking backpack on.
I mean, I'm sure we all kind
But
of
I don't want it like just loose in
bags
there.
on.
Okay.
Luke, dump out some of the Bahama weed. I need his bag.
Fair enough.
Just put it in a little container or something.
Exactly, the Bahama weed container.
Well, no, I mean put the weed in a in something.
If we had a container, I'd just take that.
Takes something that it wouldn't have fit in. Takes like his toothbrush holder, puts the weed in his toothbrush holder, gives you because the glass wouldn't have fit in that.
Sure. You're gonna have weed toothpaste, dude.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Doesn't sound like a great thing. You smoke that, you don't brush with it.
I'm an entrepreneur. Visionary.
Right. Let me know how that works out if we survive this.
He's
an
idiot. Do you say that?
To Calvin.
Penny says you're an idiot.
I think he starts crying again.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Put an arm on Luke.
Why isn't he talking to me?
I can't! I would if I could!
I don't know. Maybe it's random.
Yeah.
But okay, nothing else from up here. Looks around at everybody.
Unless we want to stop in Penny's room real quick. Just to see what's missing out of his room.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm going to let you
roll from that.
Yeah, I'm going to have you roll a new one in Calvin and Ben's room. But yeah, you see that the case is missing. The case for
his camera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is definitely a hefty thing that could have been really good for.
And you find the
skulls.
ambi.
Yeah, you find the ambi. It was just always under his pillow.
It rolled deep under his bed.
He died for ambi that was never missing.
We'll head down to our room and then go to the spare.
Yeah, because I'm definitely getting a little twitchy. I don't
like being out in the open any
No.
longer than we have
Like
to
I
be.
get why this is important, but
Yeah.
we need to get to the room, make a plan. Luke said. You can see he's starting to.
And I want to get my ankle brace on. The stairs have not been good.
When we get to mine and Ben's room, you can take a minute to put it on.
Yeah, I was going to.
Okay, so
You wouldn't have been able to stop me.
It's like he's just like, you make it sound like we don't have time. Like you don't have to wait till we're to the other room, to our base camp room.
He doesn't want to. I don't want to sit down and take my shoe off and
No, that's
until
fair.
we're more secured.
But you guys head to Calvin and Ben's room.
The master bedroom.
Go ahead and give me a look around. The DC for this is a little higher because the room is bigger.
But not completely riggedy wrecked like
Yeah.
Noah's was. Still a little disarrayed, but do I get a bonus just because it's my room?
Yeah.
Perceptive still added in?
Yeah.
Do I still get the clue bonus from
Yes.
stuff missing?
That's 2 hits.
Okay.
I need one of your dice.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, and now that I know that the killer is stealing items that we know can potentially defend ourselves, is that another bonus I can add?
I feel like the immediate obvious one for Calvin's like, my fucking ring light's gone.
Yeah.
That's an
You
obvious
definitely-
thing. That's an obvious thing. Oh, and baby, your guitar.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Fuck!
You nosy bitch. That's 6 hits. 7 if you include the blank.
No, the blanket turned into an
I
opportunity.
didn't see the last one.
Yeah, no, 7 hits and an opportunity.
Okay.
God
Okay.
fucking damn.
So, with that overwhelming success, you already saw that the two obvious things were missing of the guitar and your ring light. You also, in your looking around, see that I had something else that Ben would have brought that could be weapon adjacent.
I just had a joke of, the fuzzy cuffs are gone too.
Fuck it, the fuzzy cuffs are also gone.
Why would I know that this exists and that they're missing?
No, Calvin just...
I was just like, that's a weird thing to take. They have a safety release. Those aren't even good. Those aren't even good restraints.
I feel like Ben likes cooking, so maybe he brought something like, even just like a rolling pin, or like some sort of bought something in like one of the markets you went to that is like a cooking supply.
Maybe like a really cool rolling pin that...
Yeah, like one he didn't want to use yet. It was another we were going to ship home sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I noticed that's missing.
You notice that's missing.
Yeah.
And with that overwhelming success and opportunity, you find something else that was very difficult to find in here.
Okay.
You're kind of like looking under the bed just to see, and you see a crumpled up sheet of paper. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you reach out and uncrumple it.
Yes.
And in handwriting that looks very shaky, very distressed, but that you know very well. And that's your opportunity, is that you recognize this instantly.
Teddy's.
Is Teddy's. And it just says, "Help, I'm sorry."
Yeah, I'm gonna, looking under the bed, reach in to pull that out, open it up, and just kind of like freeze for a moment. And just go, guys.
What's up?
Holds up the paper so everybody can look at it. And it's Teddy's handwriting.
I feel like Calvin like kind of steps up and plucks the paper out of his hand so he can read it himself. And Jesus Christ.
May, just what does this even mean?
That we could never find him because he wasn't actually dead? Some fucking whatever the fuck this is attacked him, took him over? I don't fucking know what's going on.
Yeah, if he's still I mean, I don't really believe in this stuff, but obviously, I mean, something's taking his body for a ride and Teddy's trying to help us?
Or possibly, I don't recall any paranormal related,
Go ahead
related things.
and make a check, and I believe your special works
Yes.
into this here.
Yes, I got a +1 bonus to recall / find out info about paranormal.
Yes.
I don't have any specials, but can I try to see if I remember
Like Teddy talking
about
go
something?
ahead.
Like one of the things he wanted to check out in
In
California.
California, yeah. Just a basic smarts check.
Okay. Is this perhaps gonna play into my knowledge as power? When you find out a clue about the killer's whereabouts, past, or plans, erase one fear.
It could
that's
perhaps,
pass.
yes.
And this is smarts, right?
Yeah.
Smarts, okay. So smarts bonus for the special. Okay, knowing we've seen the killer disappear, we've seen the killer manipulate fears, we've seen the killer
Shoot a necrotic ball out of his
Yeah.
hand.
Saw burns on Penny reminiscent of electricity.
Yeah. All those are clues. I don't know if you need to count them all as separate clues, but maybe 2 clues. The burns, I think, on Ted or on Penny would be the most separate thing, and then all the powers that I've seen from the killer.
I think the powers from the killer is definitely one, and I was gonna give you perceptive anyway,
Okay.
just because you have knowledge on this, and I feel like perceptive, while it's not actively you looking at something, you've always been very perceptive about clues, kind of putting things together.
Yeah.
And also you paid attention to Teddy when he spoke.
Yeah, because I was interested in it too. I like that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming the stuff about the killer is a bonus rather than a penalty.
Yes.
Okay. One of these things will be a false, and I'll have to add it in there eventually. Okie dokie. Let's see. That cancels a setback and an opportunity cancel. 3 hits, and then I can treat this as an opportunity to cancel out this other setback. So 3 hits.
Okay, I want to see what Cody gets.
Does any of my shit come into play?
I feel like insightful helps, kind of for the same reason of like you listened to Teddy.
You have all the bonus dice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Before you roll, though, would it be possible for me to use evoke a trait to give you knowledgeable?
Ooh, some of Penny's knowledge on
the
Yeah.
paranormal
Yeah,
stuff.
I like that.
I need 3 red dice, and I just have to get 1 hit.
Yep.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
all the hits.
3 hits.
Nice.
So you have knowledgeable.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to decide. Teddy's been brought up. It might.
You're
protective
I
or
don't
you're
mechanically
vindictive.
have a thing, but he was basically Teddy's protector in high school.
Yeah, and if nothing else, you're protective or you're vindictive would probably count as a negative on this.
Okay.
Because I feel like you're getting very upset that something has happened to Teddy. It is not a positive.
And then
right
the
now.
extra anger that Noah feels as well. It's like he's been out there this whole fucking time and we didn't find him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out there in a way.
And I will say one thing is you saw this guy's physical shape. This is not the string bean Teddy you remember. He has more muscle. His hair's longer. He looks like he grew into himself a bit.
I got 2 hits.
Okay.
If you want to use your reroll thing, you can. If not, that's also fine.
No, I've already used 1 ability. I
Well,
don't
you
wanna,
can.
Yeah, it doesn't have a stipulation on how
I just
often
don't
you
like
can.
fucking going ham on ability.
Go
That
ham!
that is all you are capable of doing right now as a dead person. I could
Fine,
reroll
yeah,
this.
go ahead and roll twist fate.
Hey!
Now I have 2 hits and an opportunity.
Okay. So with 2 hits, it's not quite enough. You remember certain talks and certain things he was excited to go see. You know, he went.
Is this stuff I'm recalling too? Because I also had the 2
Yes,
hits.
but you're gonna get the specifics
Okay, I'm
of
just
where
curious.
he went missing, whereas you're just getting the general vibe of places. You're like, you know, he went to haunted sites that possibly had ghosts. You know, he went to like demonic cult rumored places, and so it could be so many things that he could have picked up anywhere. Now, Noah, you specifically remember some stuff about Black Star Canyon, and that's where he went missing. And you know a few rumors. One is that there was a lot of ghosts, that it was like a site of like, you know that, you know, back in the day there was like a war, there was Apache deaths, so there's a lot of ghosts. But there was also lesser known rumors that demonic sacrifices had once been made there. Like, it just had a site of a lot of tragedy, and then like it could be the ghosts from this, but a lot of the sudden disappearances, the accidents that happened around here, the murders, some people theorize that it wasn't the ghosts of the past, but that some demon inhabited these mountains. Most people look at this and they're like, ghosts, but there was a lesser known sect that kind of theorized because of the constant deaths.
That the demon was behind it.
Yes.
Possibly originally fueled by the sacrifices.
Yes. It might be connected, or maybe even the demon caused all the death of the tribe that was located there.
We're still in Ben and Calvin's room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think Noah's mind is, you know, going, and he things are clicking. He doesn't know if they're right, obviously, but lots of stuff are kind of tying together, and he's like, I mean, we have some ideas, but I want to talk about it once we get
Settled.
Yeah, do we have everything from here? Can I have that note back?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna put that in his pocket.
What about my opportunity?
Right, you re-rolled and got an opportunity. I think your opportunity is with the Teddy realization and everything else, and Ben getting hurt, is at least for the rest of the act, your protective will always be a positive.
Nice.
You are so determined to get through this and help your friends.
That's a good one.
I thought so.
All right,
And I
Gwen.
thought it also suited of like, yes, his protective has like your fiance to Ben can still be a negative.
No,
But
yeah.
specifically your protective is, for the rest of the act at least, going to be a positive.
And then we get to the bedroom and lock ourselves up, and then the act's over, and it doesn't matter.
I hope not, but yeah, and it is always going to come in play, because I think at this moment, protective is a given. It's just, is it positive or is it negative?
Is
But-
it helping or is it hurting? Yeah.
But in this case, for the rest of the act, it will be helping.
Kind of gather up some inconsequential things. Like at this point, there's not super anything useful, but blunt objects are blunt objects.
I
sort
think
of thing.
also because you don't know how long it's going to be. Like, you guys also get some basic things like snacks and
We
supplies.
grabbed those from the
which we would have
kitchen.
done down the kitchen.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
can I see the
I do
third floor map?
think potentially that some of the stuff out of the storage room, it should be like some hurricane supplies, with
Oh, yeah.
dried
And you
food
do
and
start
stuff.
hearing out in the... You start hearing rain, you start hearing thunder. Like, the storm wasn't just, oh, hey, there's a storm. You hear the storm gathering.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it sounds intense. It's gonna be dangerous outside if you end up having to go.
And just in a room that's 2 windows.
I mean, if it's getting to hurricane level, should we not go to window room?
But we still want to weigh out.
I know.
mazes.
I think,
As much as we shouldn't go out in this, I'd rather go out in this than deal with...
yeah.
All right, let's still go to bedroom 3. If we really need to take shelter, we might go across the hall to the home theater with no windows in there.
Yeah. That leads us back to the only one door in and out, but
But I
we
don't
have
really want
to
be
survive the storm to
Yeah,
fight the
We could
killer.
always just go in the closet. I mean,
That's
again, one
true.
way in, one way out. But at least when we get out, we can go for the
Calvin goes,
balcony.
that's true, and then there's a moment of
Yes, but I was thinking more getting away from any windows further.
No, I get that. I was just saying if we still wanted access to our exits.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? The home theater's right next to the stairs. We could just bust through the wall.
Okay, bud. As they all start heading towards our lockdown room.
Into bedroom 3.
You guys go in, you close the door, you start...
We barricade off the window at least. Probably
Yes.
like take
Mattress.
the bed that's in there and flip it up on its side, put the mattress up against it.
Yeah. Let's move that chest of drawers over here by the balcony stuff. There's already a bookcase there that if we need to
We can
topple over.
Tip it over, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, don't know how useful half of this is if he can just appear in here, but it's something.
Yeah. Noah's gonna sit down and start putting on his ankle brace.
Yeah.
Ben, are your ears still bleeding?
I don't know if it's new blood or not, but they definitely still hurt.
Anything in the first aid kit that might help?
At least
Kinda.
help clean it up.
Yeah. Pops it open, finds at least some like alcohol wipes, I imagine.
Did I see that Penny's ears had been bleeding too? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, as I'm putting on the ankle brace, and after I asked that, it's like Penny's ears were bleeding, had been bleeding too.
Yeah, Luke kind of sits down, goes, okay, we need to, information is power here.
Yes.
What do we know? What do we know this thing can do? What?
Yeah. Baby, what exactly happened when you got closed in with him?
He just touched me and suddenly I heard like a bunch of screaming and my head really hurt and I got really scared and it was like he was doing something to my brain.
Okay. That explains the bleeding ears then.
She was giving you like a brain hemorrhage or something. I saw electrical marks though on Penny.
And then I got hit with whatever that black cloud thing was.
How did that feel?
Not fucking great. Like I was getting not just the air knocked out of me, but the life knocked out of me.
Okay, so possibly some brain hemorrhaging. I'm not sure what would have caused the electrical marks on Penny.
But some sort of electricity
Yeah.
ability.
Possibly. Did you see anything, Luke, with when?
I was a little
Yeah, okay.
out of it. But I didn't see him actively. What I saw him do was touch him, and then he died, which is probably the
The mind
brain
thing,
thing.
yeah.
And you got some kind of energy sucking.
Necrosis something.
Necrosis thing?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so from what we've seen, it looks like he can do whatever he did to you from afar.
He can play on people's fears.
He can make us see things, but it seems like that brain thing,
and hear things.
and hear things.
Yeah, because
And
all the
feel
hallucinations
things.
we've had, it's been all senses.
Okay,
Yeah.
he can trick all our senses, and it also seems like the brain thing, the 2 times we've seen it, he had to touch the person. So I think maybe, obviously we don't want to assume this, because we don't want to, but it could be that that's not a distance capability. He has to close the space to do that. Because if he could do that to Penny from a distance, why wouldn't he have just, like...
Done it from a distance. Why wouldn't he have just done it from a distance with Ben?
Yeah.
Can I argue that while we're doing this sit down and plan out, it can also count as a recovery period?
Yeah, it can absolutely be a recovery calm down period.
With / recovery, it's hard to walk off a real life stabbing. Survivors in / can regain their lost health when they have ample time to rest, and it can also recover minor wounds. Moderate and major wounds don't recover until you have a chance to treat them, which probably won't happen during the horror, but I don't see why we wouldn't be able to treat the brace and maybe wrap as a treating the ankle as well.
If anything, I would then reduce it to a minor wound.
Okay.
If you took the time to really...
Because there is also a first aid.
Yeah, because you found that first aid specifically.
Yeah, found the first aid, and again, he's got his ankle brace. At least
Exactly.
to
So the
kinda-
combo of, like, being able to wrap it with, like, an ace bandage and...
Maybe take some Tylenol, like, yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, since I need to recover some health, I can make a tough or will check, and every hit is 1 HP, and every 2 opportunities is an HP. So we're gonna go with will. I don't think any of my stuff really.
Oh, you could give him a skill like resilient or something.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. If that does
I was
traits
about
help
to
for
say,
that,
can
though.
I don't
can
see
I
why not.
help action?
Yeah, you can also help action. There can be multiple...
Cool. You get resilient.
Get a bonus die.
And then see if you can help action.
So that's the DC is 4 minus the target's charm.
So 1.
So 1, because I have a 3 in charm.
And I've got 2 charm things. Thank you. Could I argue resourceful?
Yeah.
I know some first aid, basically.
I feel like, yeah, especially because you're like with the... But I'm going to say I think that's your only...
Yeah, I don't think any of my clue stuff would really work with helping.
How do I heal you from necrosis?
Life.
Meditate for 20 minutes.
Feel your inner key. 2 hits and a blank.
Anarchy.
What's the health action do again?
I think that gives you another bonus die.
On a success, +1 skill die, so the target's next check.
Ooh, even better.
Where are all
Because the DC was just 1,
The
right?
other one I
Yes,
think is right
okay.
here.
All right, so let's see.
The dice are very helpful. I almost feel like we need 2 sets, though.
I get 4 health back. Woo!
Was that max?
Nice!
Do it.
Was that max?
Yeah, you took 4 damage.
Did I? I was down at 4. I thought you said I took 5 damage. Or I wrote down the wrong thing.
I thought it was 4 damage as the regular damage.
Yeah, 4 damage
Oh,
is what you took.
Then I should be at max. I had myself down at 4 instead of 5.
You wrote down the number instead.
Yeah, I did what you did. I wrote down the number of damage I took instead of how I was left at. But yeah, it takes a minute just to fucking breathe.
You can also use this as a calm down period for your fear.
That's true.
How does that one work?
Recovering from fear. Calming down. The easiest way to erase fear is to calm down after a brush with danger. You can attempt this in moments where you're safe, or at least feel safe, and have some time to get a hold of yourself. When in a group of people, only one survivor can attempt to calm everyone down, but others can help as usual. That survivor makes a normal charm check. On a success, everyone erases 1 fear, and on a critical success, everyone erases 2 fear. On a critical failure, everyone marks 1 fear. None of the adjustments can reduce fear below 5 minus a survivor's charm.
So from your
here.
starting.
So from your starting, yeah.
Okay. I feel you got the best charm,
I got the
obviously.
best charm.
And you have an influence thing for calming down, don't you?
Yes. My influence always applies when I inspire or calm others.
And I can do a help to see if I can help you out with that.
Mm-hmm.
I can always roll to make you charming.
I'm already charming.
Yeah.
But is your
Mechanically.
trait
Yeah, I have
charming?
one of my traits is charming, yes.
Okay.
Comforting.
Comforting, yeah. I was trying to think of the calming word.
So I need to do my help thing first to see if I give you the dice.
And
All
I'll
right.
have to do mine to help you first.
Can I say imitative as a bonus?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pulling on Calvin to help Calvin.
Hey, whatever works.
3 opportunities.
Okay, so I don't
If
get
you
a bonus.
cash in those opportunities, I'll make it a hit.
Sure.
And that's an extra
Because
skill
an
die.
extra skill die is invaluable. I think
Yeah,
that's
Cool.
equal to 3 opportunities.
Before you roll, can I have 3 red dice so I can roll and see if you get comforting?
Yes, it is 1 extra skill dice.
You get
You
comforting.
get comforting. There you go.
This is going to be a hell of
Fuck
a roll.
yeah.
How many do you need?
1. And then I get to roll twice.
And technically, you're protective right now as a bonus.
That's true. That's all the bonuses I can have right now. Ah!
Too much.
Too many dice.
So many dice.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Do you want to re-roll one of those dice with
And
Twist
2
Fate?
opportunities.
I think that sounds good.
Could re-roll that one.
But isn't it 5
Well, that gets rid of your
for a
hits.
crit?
Just says a normal charm check. I don't know what the DC is supposed to be for calming down.
A DC 2 charm check.
Huh.
So,
So you'd need
on,
one more.
on a critical success, we can do erase 2 fears.
So yeah, if you crit, maybe take one of your opportunities and take the chance to get another hit.
Or use a luck?
Or use a luck.
You know what? I'll re-roll one of my opportunities and then see where we're at. Now it's a setback, but that's okay
They
because
still
it
cancel each
cancels with one of my others.
Oh, you get to re-roll and choose, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting that for some reason.
I forget what ability it is. I just remember you talking
it's
about
my
it.
core ability. It's my influence ability. So we're going with 4 hits, and that's it for that roll. Four hits, and that's it for that roll, because that's only 2 hits. And an opportunity.
Do
2
you wanna
opportunities.
burn a luck?
You could burn a luck.
Well, wait, is it double the DC?
It's 3
3 above,
higher.
yeah.
It's not double
Oh.
the DC. It's 3 higher
3
than
higher,
the
so
DC.
you just would need to burn 1 luck.
Yeah, I'll burn 1 extra luck to get that to a crit success.
To erase 2 fear.
Very nice. It's helping that we're talking.
Yes.
Talk about your fears, people. Sometimes it helps.
No.
I'm still at
I
a
will
+1
not.
penalty, but that's better than me being 1 fear away from a +2 penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Noah's gonna chime in like, Teddy went missing in a place called the Black Star Canyon, and some of the stories there were ghosts, obviously, but one of the, I don't think quite as well known more, but I think makes sense from everything we've seen, was there were demonic sacrifices. There's rumors of some kind of demon living in that canyon, possibly being the one causing all the strife and issues that has happened there over the years. And if it is a demon, I think that makes more sense than ghost, because ghosts don't, at least all the stories, all the things you learn about, ghosts don't usually travel.
Yeah.
Demons can go anywhere.
So he's like using Teddy as a host. Maybe he couldn't leave without a host.
I don't know, or depending on the type of demon it is, consume Teddy and just has part of his essence with
Why
him.
would he come after us?
Again, especially 2 years later.
I don't know. I mean,
How did he even find us?
I don't know. It could be through connections with Teddy. I mean, it's a demon.
May's like, well, you did blast on social media that you were going to the Bahamas.
Not the exact fucking island we were going
no,
to.
but like if
I don't think demons read social media.
we don't know.
No, that's true, but
Modern demons from modern times, man. I don't know how demons work.
you know what?
I'm
That's
sorry,
gonna
I
be
didn't.
a funny idea. He pulls out his notebook and jots that down.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you.
No,
It's
you're
okay.
May.
But demons can go anywhere. Demons can read minds. You hear so many different stories of different powers demons can have. It wouldn't surprise me if it absorbs some kind of essence or even memory of Teddy, and through that memory sorts through and can get to us from that connections and everything. I mean, if you believe in demons, you believe in ghosts, you can believe easily in there's some kind of intangible connection between people. You know, that's how ghosts haunt certain people. They have that connection to that person.
So Teddy's connection to us could have led it to us.
Yes. Why it took 2 years, I don't know on that one.
Maybe if it wasn't an absorption thing, but it is it riding shotgun, maybe he was fighting it this whole time, or
Maybe if Teddy had some still presence that he was managing
he
to
wrote
hold.
that note.
Yeah, that's true. If
So
he's
maybe Teddy's in there fighting,
maybe he was able to hold the demon back up till now.
or even. I mean, Teddy always said we made him stronger. Maybe even if he wasn't completely holding him back, he had moments of fight, and killing us is what.
brought him back out. Killing Penny.
Killing Penny brought him back out, but maybe the demon wants to silence whatever's left of Teddy for
And that's
good.
Silencing us.
No, that means getting rid of us.
Getting rid of any hope. This is all. Who knows if it's accurate, but
Yeah. Demon lore is so expansive. There's so many different things with demons.
do you know the name of the demon that is supposedly. Like, I don't know if that matters.
Names have powers.
I know, yeah, Teddy used to say all the time his names were powerful.
Do I know the name?
No.
Okay. Gotta shake his head. If I had access to the internet, I'm sure I could look it up, but I can't recall right now, or might not have even really had one.
That's fair. And who's to say if there was a name, it's the correct name?
Yeah, and quite possibly might have been a thing, or you don't name it because that does give it more power.
Yeah. Ben kind of goes, does this mean we have to kill Teddy?
No.
It's not Teddy. Even if it's a Teddy's in there with the demon, I feel like it'd be setting Teddy free if we get rid of the demon more so than killing him. Because if his soul's being held by this demon,
Do you know any fucking demon banishing bullshit?
I don't have exorcism rituals memorized. I'm sorry. Actually,
You've definitely read some, but you have not memorized
Yeah.
them. Like, if you had an internet connection, you could probably find, like, a bookmarked page that you had, but...
Teddy would be the one that had something like that memorized.
Yes.
I think I wrote an exorcism in my fanfic, but I think I tweaked it so it wasn't the real thing, going off, the lore from Leyline, which is the name of the fanfic universe show,
Yeah,
for
Ben,
a reference to our viewers,
Yeah,
listeners.
Ben kind of goes, I don't want to kill Teddy, but if killing Teddy isn't killing Teddy, but also helping Teddy, but not... You can tell this is all a lot for him.
No, yeah. I think Calvin just like kind of pulls Ben's head down against his shoulder.
I don't think it's killing Teddy.
But if Teddy's still in there...
If there's a way to save him, we don't know it, though.
No.
And ultimately, I don't think Teddy would want us to...
Sacrifice ourselves trying to save him.
Yeah. As much as shitty as that is to say, if we had a way to save him, I'd say we try it, but we have nothing.
You talked, though, that Teddy still has a physical form. If he's combined with a demon, I don't think he's got a physical body anymore.
Maybe, but maybe that is his body. We haven't gotten a good look. If that's his body, then he still has a body.
Maybe,
It just might be damaged if we, I don't know what the right option is here, but again, if we have no way to separate them, then it's not even something to talk about if we don't have a way to do it. If we had a way, I'd at least say let's try it.
If Teddy is still in there, if we can find a way to bring him out, maybe he can help with that.
That's true. But how do
you get Teddy out and not more of the demon?
Not to mention, okay, we get Teddy out. Awesome, great. That means putting ourselves at risk by getting in front of the demon because there's no other way to get Teddy out.
Yeah. If it is really a demon, salt is good. I don't think we brought any salt from the kitchen, though.
That show you like that we used to watch together, Ben says that Lane show that you made, they said iron's good, right?
Yeah, iron, usually.
I mean, I know it might not actually be true.
I mean, it's based on actual real-life lore. You hear that in so many stories. Iron,
like
salt.
Holy water,
sage for
not
Native
that we have.
Americans.
I'm just trying to think of. I don't know how you make water holy.
Usually
bless it.
a priest blesses it.
Anyone want to take a really quick?
We don't have the internet, otherwise I would get ordained real quick.
Can you be married and get ordained?
He's only engaged.
Noah's gonna look around the room for anything iron, I guess. On the off chance.
Was the bed frame
You will-
potentially cast iron?
You will have to spend luck to get iron. How much luck it is will depend on what you get. If it's like, oh, it's a lamp that has an iron base, or it's a iron paperweight. You know what I mean? Like how useful it is. So yeah.
Only Penny were here with his 2-for-1 luck.
Can Penny flicker into existence?
No.
Be like, holy shit!
I'm allowing you one ability that still works in the third act.
Yeah. No, not to use my ability, just to appear, be like, holy shit, this is hard.
I mean, I feel like that's a you call, because mechanically you can
Yeah.
appear.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, like, can I give that ability to someone, which is a no.
No, I've been thinking, like, is he just gathering up power to appear and be like, what the fuck?
Well,
Can we ghost v demon here?
Ghosts are also get powered by electrical things. That's why some electronics die around Ghost. He could be pulling power from the storm.
Shit. That means he's even stronger than he was before the storm, and he was already strong enough to kill Penny.
I'm talking about Penny could be pulling power from the storm.
Oh! I thought you were saying the demon. I
No,
thought that was
not
in
a-
character.
no.
The demon's
Never
not
mind.
a ghost.
Demon's not a ghost, so yeah. But Penny, Ghost, could be pulling power from
Yeah.
the storm.
Ghost Penny.
Ghost Penny!
Ooh. I just think it'd be funny. It's just like, he finally appears in front of you.
Causes everybody to scream.
Yeah.
Do I get like a scale of like if you spend this much luck, it'll get you more like iron like this?
I feel like one luck will get you a very minuscule thing of iron, almost like, yeah, there's iron in this, but it's not completely, it's not pure iron,
And it has to be pure.
Yeah. But, that I think that's what one luck would get you.
Yeah.
2 luck would get you something like, I found this base of this lamp is iron, or that paperweight that I mentioned. You give me 3 luck, I feel like it's something more sizable, kind of more powerful because it's bigger. You give me 4 luck, And I'll say that, like, hanging in a very, like, kind of display way is a pure iron knife, which does exist in some ritualistic things.
Yeah, it's just that one's a bit of an odd one to hear.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that would be the most valuable thing. And I could see it being like a display piece, and maybe you didn't immediately look at it and go, iron, you know?
Yeah. I thought maybe, what about... Again, a knife seems weird to me, not that I'm trying to argue against you. What about out on the balcony, wind chime made out of iron, and some of the points are a little sharper?
I would also allow that for 4 luck. Basically something that can also be a stabby stab.
Yeah. I think it's worth spending 4 luck. We can give that a try with iron. I don't know if it's actually going to work here in this slash story.
But it's worth a try.
Yeah, and I haven't used any luck. So, what do you think, Cody?
Yeah.
Feel like it's worth it?
It's worth a shot. It's a better weapon than we got so far. Either way, it's a
Especially-
stabby thing.
Yeah, especially with something that, you know, above board has 3 armor, which is a...
Hefty.
Yeah. Hard to get past.
Yeah, and I will say, because I really like this idea, technically, his armor is 3, but if damage is magical, the armor is 0. What I'm going to do with iron, because I really like where you're going with this, is I'm going to say his armor reduces.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to reduce it to 201 yet, but he's still going to have armor, but it is going to be reduced with iron weapons.
Okay.
Because I'm going to reward both your spending of luck and this really fun idea.
Okay, cool. So I'm guessing if we had this iron and we attacked with this iron, it will lower his armor a little bit, and we would use a weapons thing to, like, probably like a knife-ish.
Yeah,
stats.
and I'd say, yeah, I'd use, like, knife stats.
Okay.
And I'd also say, thinking of, like, how many chimes are usually on something, I'll say there's 4 of them. I feel like that's a good amount, but it's not ridiculous where, like, all of you get one.
Yeah. I think 4 is kind of like the minimum you would need for a wind chime.
That I did go with the minimum, but...
Because that'll get you a nice kind of square that your circle part that makes the wind can hit in any direction. Yeah. So, I think I will spend 4 luck for that.
Changing the subject entirely. We've been marking fear wrong.
What?
Mark 1 fear for each hit below the DC.
Oh, shit.
As you bottle it up. For example, if you score 0 hits on a DC 2, mark 2 fear. Or you act irrationally to let it out and not mark fear. But
we're still learning, guys.
we're still learning. It's just something I glanced because I was trying to find the recover luck rule, and it's not. I haven't stumbled over it in all of my papers that are just randomly next to me.
So yeah, all of you should have way more fear.
Yeah,
I should have long maxed out.
Fear in general should have been a lot higher for all games. I think I've got luck rules somewhere.
But now we know.
And moving forward, we can act appropriately.
Which I was about to, because all this talk of demon and supernatural, even though you're not seeing it, knowing you're up against it, I feel like that justifies a fear roll.
Fair enough.
Because this is something until today you didn't fully believe, and you're like, holy shit, we're facing off against a demon. That's scary.
That is scary.
And it also took over a friend, which is scary. And this is one where I might say your protective is usually bad, but with that opportunity, it's still good.
It's not a big deal right now, because I'm pretty sure it is a between acts thing. I just wanted to glance it over.
Yes, it is a between acts thing. I remember that part.
We'll find it between acts. Because you guys need a minute to, like, upgrade and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Regaining luck. Here we go. At the end of each act, if your current luck is below the value of your charm, make a charm check. For every 2 hits, regain 1 luck. This can't increase your luck above the value of your charm. Though in longer horrors, 3+ sessions, the director might increase this cap to twice your charm.
This is a longer horror. I will increase it to twice your charm, yes.
But I won't be able to regain any luck because mine is not below my charm, because I have a 2 in charm.
Right now, if we're doing by twice our charm, I am currently under that because I only have 4, but my charm is a 3.
No, that's for regaining, not the value.
Oh. Wait, what?
At the end of each act, if your current luck is below the value of your charm, make a charm check. And then you can't increase your luck above the value of your charm. So you can't increase your luck above whatever your charm is, but in longer ones, you can go above it up to twice your charm if the director
they
allows.
just said they're constituting this as a longer adventure.
Yeah, so you could increase it more, but you can only increase it if you're below the value of your charm.
Okay. I get that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm caught up now.
Start spending more luck, people.
No kidding.
Well, we're learning.
Yeah, we're learning.
So.
But okay, so resist fear check. My protective gets to be a bonus. Does any of my other stuff come into play here? I've got protective, charming, well-connected, fiancé to Ben, confidant to Noah, insightful, and then vindictive, protective, stubborn, and fiancé to Ben.
I think
as
your
my
vindictive
negatives.
might be working against you.
That's fair.
Because you're mad.
I am mad. I'm really mad.
You're big mad.
We're not at the end. Do you get to add your bonus from your protective?
Yes.
Oh, you got
That's
that.
what my bonus die
Okay.
is.
I have to roll fear too?
Yeah, because even if you somewhat know about this, it's scary.
Yeah, I haven't encountered this. I mean, like I said, he's in that skeptical believer thing, but now it's face-to-face fucking here.
I got 2 hits.
2 hits. Mark 1 fear. I set the DC at 3 because this is some otherworldly scary shit. I feel like a 3 is a good DC.
No, that's fair, and I really never really believed in it.
Exactly.
Okay, is imitative or resourceful helpful here?
I'll say resourceful because of the things you know about demons.
What about imitative for Teddy? Because Teddy was brave enough to go face this stuff. By himself, no less.
I'll say imitative for Teddy. For Teddy!
For Teddy!
Not Penny. Just Teddy.
I'm sorry, Penny. I can't add it twice. Ugh, I got 2 hits and 2 setbacks.
Okay, so mark of fear. I think your other setback is gonna be related but unrelated in the fact that you're thinking about this demon. You are scared. One of your setbacks is going to be mark another fear just for your pure fear for Teddy. Whatever he's going through, dead, alive, having to kill him again, whatever it may be. I think that's fair.
I just got rid of those 2 fears and I immediately added
I'm
back.
Better earning fear back you just got rid of than adding 2 extra.
Hey, how about my knowledge is power? When you find out a clue about the killer's whereabouts, past, or plans, erase 1 fear or 1 additional fear.
You've definitely found out some stuff about plans.
So maybe take 1 back out?
Take 1 back out. That fear, you're going, huh? No. Huh?
But no, it's fine. It's actually fine. But also, it's really not fine. It's really not fine. But no, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm bouncing up and down here, guys.
You're pulling a Rocaine.
You know, as you do.
And you said you had 2 setbacks? Mm-hmm. No, that feels too mean. I was gonna say, as you were trying to get one of the wind chimes off, it fell into the pool.
Oh, that does feel mean.
It does feel mean, but like
I would
I
also
feel like
point
it
out
wasn't.
He probably took the whole wind chime down
Yeah.
and brought it in.
And that's why I was like, it feels mean, even though that it gives you a chance to like recover it. But I think your other setback you get with your fluctuating fear. I feel like the other one is your next fear check. You get a penalty, just in general.
So that
Fuck
might-
you for erasing your fear. You don't actually get to erase your
Sorry,
fear.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to make it make sense with the roll.
Depending on what my next fear check is, it might cancel out because I still have my opportunity of hallucination-based fear checks. I get a +1 bonus.
There you go.
So it could cancel out.
Your bonus die will land on a blank, and
Yeah.
your black one will land on a miss.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it fair. If you ever think one is unfair, just
No, we know.
tell
We
me.
do. We're just,
no.
I'm just giving you shit. You're fine.
Okay.
But yeah, since we kind of lost the narrative, yeah, God damn it. I don't know anybody's names, especially my own, apparently.
It's really just your own.
Yeah.
You just want to be Calvin so bad.
Well, this time I wanted to be Teddy.
And now Teddy, but you
It's
want to
because I'm imitating you guys. I'm wearing your hats, duh.
stop masking that hard. I didn't even have to sound a joke, Jim.
since Noah's going around looking and he spots this wind chime, he's like, oh, hey, somebody help me hold this door open.
I think Ben, seeing what you're doing, being the tallest, he's like, you hold it open, and just reaches up, gets it.
Thank you, Ben.
Because you probably would have had to tippy toes a little.
He's not short. He's about 5'10", but yeah.
No.
But still reaching the roof of a balcony.
Yeah.
Go out there and try to touch where the hangers are on my balcony.
I mean, again, tippy toes and everything, but
It's just easier for the tall one.
For the 6'3" man. Just
Yeah.
go bloop.
yeah. Holding door open goes to reach Ben. Like, thank you, Ben.
Yeah. Why do we need that?
I think they're iron.
How can you tell?
The way they look, what they're made of. And then he sniffs it. Smells like iron.
Gives it a lick. It tastes like old pennies.
Penny, I don't know what you taste like, but hopefully you like this. I feel like at that point, Penny should have said something.
He thought stuff, but I mean, like, you can't taste him now. He's dead.
And your body got stolen.
Yeah,
His
no,
body
my
got
body
stolen.
was kidnapped.
If you find his body, you can make a
Please
munchy
do not
munch.
taste me.
First shit jokes and now necrophilia. What's
No,
next?
I meant cannibalism! I meant cannibalism!
You know Penny.
The comment is just like, oh, you should have taken opportunity of that when I was alive. You know.
And I was like, you should have done it.
Shut the fuck
But
up,
here we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna start unhooking. The rest of it probably is not really. The disc in the middle, that might be. Would that be iron, or would you say that's
Is
something
that
different?
wood or something?
Given how much luck you spent, I will say that is iron as well, but that is more of a you just put it on them, not so
A
much.
stab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it have holes in it to like do the threading and stuff? Or is it like donut shaped, basically?
It is donut shaped.
Cool. Hey, May, I know it's not brass knuckles, but
But it's
I'll
something.
take it.
I feel like as you get the chimes pulled off, Calvin's gonna like start taking them, and there's probably some like ace bandage in the first aid kit, basically making handles for them so we don't stab ourselves when we stab with them.
1 inch should only be the sharp end, but yeah.
Yeah, but still, a blunt metal is worse than wrapped metal.
That's true.
And it gives you a little more grip to hold on to.
Okay, so May's got the ring, the iron knuckles, quote quote. I will take one as well. I think Calvin should have one.
And with the other two, if May has the knuckles,
ring.
Yeah, that means
We
Ben
each
and-
have one, yeah.
Ben and May's gonna punch the hardest out of
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
most
absolutely.
likely.
yeah, it goes from like doing 1 damage, which would be negated, to at least doing 2, maybe 3. Because May can pack a punch.
Yeah. So now everybody except May has a dagger.
Iron dagger. Makeshift iron dagger.
So yeah, as you're doling these out, you see Luke suddenly gets a look.
What's wrong?
What is it?
Thing's talking to me. It's offering me a deal.
What?
What's it at? What's it offering?
I come out and he lets you guys go.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
If he lets you guys go,
It's
Why
a
do you think
demon.
he's telling the truth?
It's a demon. It is going to find a way to weasel around whatever it says. We don't have the proper way of binding it into a proper agreement.
but it could buy you time.
There's no reason it won't make this deal. You go out there, and then, yeah, we're free. He kills you and then circles back around to us.
Immediately. It doesn't buy us enough time to get off this island with the
Yeah,
storm.
with the storm, we're not getting anywhere.
And it might still follow us.
Could I argue this falls into my persuade influence?
Yes. Because
I was about to say, Noah's going to bap Luke on the head with like his notebook. Like, no!
Mixed with my authoritative if he's going to need to roll his own will check, because that will give him a +1 bonus die on their next roll to follow it when I give honest advice or commands.
yeah, because I think right now what's hurting him is that they're technically his positive traits, but the reason he's considering this is he's helpful, he's honest, and he's a childhood friend of Penny.
Yeah. And he feels like he failed Penny.
Exactly. But he's also indecisive, and he can be flighty, which I feel also kind of like... But I'm saying his indecisive is a reason you even have a chance to convince him.
So yeah, I think Calvin like gets up and then comes to like crouch down face to face, like hands on his shoulder, look me in the eye and listen to me, okay? Nothing that thing says is going to be honest. It's just trying to pick us off, like I said earlier. It's being a coward. It's being a bitch. And it's just trying to separate us to pick us off one by one. It's not going to abide by any deal it sets
Saying
forth.
if I don't, he kills Noah first.
Fuck it. He can come at me and try.
No, he can't.
What are you hearing?
He's just saying he'll kill Noah first and how he'll do it, and I can't lose Noah too.
Hey.
No, I can't lose you either. I've lost Teddy. We lost Penny now. I cannot lose you either, Luke.
We have to stick
I
together.
can't watch someone I'm in love with die in front of me.
Calvin's just like, well. It's like, trust me, I get that. I do.
No, it's
We're just, and Calvin's just breezing past that a little
He's
bit.
like, I get it. I couldn't watch Ben die.
Like, I get it. I was in the same boat. I am in that boat. I get it.
I didn't intend for this to be the way it came out, but
we got 404 error sound happening over
We're
here.
working with it. It's like, I get that, and I get you would do anything you can to make sure that doesn't work. What you need to do to make sure that happens is we stick together and fight it together.
already failed Penny. I can't.
You did not fail him.
Go ahead and roll your charm.
Okay. I have my protective as a bonus, and my can I argue my charming as a bonus, even though this isn't quite charming, it's just persuading my bestie.
Yeah.
Does any of my other shit come in to play?
Since I was chiming in, does that mean I help?
Yes.
Even though you broke yourself, you got a little brokey there at the end.
At the beginning, I was helping.
In the beginning, you were helping.
So I have to roll charm.
Yes, as long as you get one hit, I get help.
Imitative?
Yeah.
One hit!
Yay, that
And
means
2
an extra
ops.
skill die.
Yeah. I'm also gonna say I feel like you get insightful.
Fair enough.
Nice.
I need another bonus die. You stole it and covered it up.
You keep covering
I know. I need to take him out of my
So yeah, you
brain.
have a good roll, charm check. I'm gonna have it roll well, but his charm is 3. So I feel like you actually wanna, instead of usually where it's like, oh, to do this you have to get under their charm, it would be 1. I think you do have to beat his charm, which is a 3.
Okay.
I think that because you're not helping them, you're not.
No, yeah.
You're like
I'm
almost
rolling-
against him
Yeah.
right now.
But this is with my influence, so I get to roll twice.
Oh, that's a pretty
This
damn
is-
good roll.
This is nice. I got 5 hits and 3 opportunities.
What do you think you'd re-roll? 2 reds, maybe?
No, I just get to re-roll the whole thing
Oh.
with my influence ability.
Oh, nice.
I get to roll twice and take the preferred result. It's just whenever Penny offers his 2 cents, I get to re-roll a singular die.
I'm twisting fate, not giving you 2 pennies. Jesus.
You know what? I think I might take the 8 hits, excuse me, and 1 setback.
So that is a critical success.
Yes, I want to talk fucking sense into this man.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Good
Reroll
and
one
twist
of them?
fate, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the setback and hope for a cancellation.
Yeah.
That's an 8th hit and a setback.
So with that hit,
9.
you completely convince him there is no risk of him doing what he was thinking of doing, which is kind of running past you all and jumping off the balcony into the pool.
Oh my god.
No, that's
If
right.
he goes fast enough, you can't fucking stop him.
Yeah,
we'll
until he
tackle him,
misses
it's
the
fine.
fucking pool.
Yeah, until he can't hurdle and he just hits the rail and flies into the fucking concrete.
Which could be a risk, but
But yeah, fucking shaking some sense into this man. And he does get a +1 bonus die on their next roll to follow my advice / commands.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I know. It's okay. I get it. Kind of gives him just like a pat on the cheek. Slowly pulls away from him. We just all need to keep our heads together, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're all feeling the pressure right now.
And then you have a setback.
Slowly.
Ooh.
Steps away from...
I think the storm is getting real rough, and the setback is, even though it's covered right now, you hear the window break.
Oof.
Good.
I think that's a good setback.
So we still start having rain and shit coming in.
Yeah.
Not too much with it
Yeah,
being blocked,
no,
but yeah.
But still, there's drippies happening now.
Yeah. The mattress is soaking up most of it. Yeah, it kind of jumps when hearing that break and everything.
Yeah, everyone's just like hyper aware.
Yeah,
wondering
especially
if it's...
because everyone was so intense on...
Yeah, holding up wind chime knife, like... Huh?
But if we're gonna take this bitch on together, we need to stop hiding. We need to bring the fight to him. I'd rather do that than just wait for him to get tired of playing with us.
Then we need a better plan.
Definitely a better plan, but...
We definitely need a better plan. And I think that is the end of Act 2.
Woo!
We're just setting aside the 404 error for right now.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
we're
We're just-
gonna have to come back to that.
We're just breezing past that. Everyone's breezing past that for now.
Yep. That's a. We will talk about that later if we survive. Possibly regret not talking about that now if we don't survive.
Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen?
Death is going to happen.
Death, violence,
Murder, mayhem,
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Tears. Ben dies.
Don't say that. Don't say that. No.
And yeah, we hope you had as much fun listening as we had playing.
Luke's gonna somehow ignore us and dive out the window and smack onto the concrete.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Can he get that?
And remember, play to your you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to our super special spooky episode of Roll for Focus. We've been playing Slash, the horror role-playing game by Samuel Clark. If you enjoyed it, make sure you rate and review us wherever you listen. Episodes are edited and transcribed by the Roll for Focus team. The background music is by Dreadpit on upbeat.io, the songs used being Confused, Crossroads, Despair, Distrust, Fear, Monster, and Mystery. You can visit us at rollforfocus.com and follow us on Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Roll for Focus. And if you're enjoying this, Emery and I also have a one-on-one Slash adventure running on Patreon this month for Gremlin tier patrons and up. Joining our Patreon Roll for Focus podcast costs as little as $1, and you get all sorts of fun content like Hyperfocus, where we talk about the episodes, extra monthly content, give fan submissions, and more.
Hey everyone, thank you all so much for all the support you give. We especially want to thank our patrons, like those who have found enlightenment and know that it's best to play to your you, like Luchik and MN House of Cats. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you.
Take pictures of him just posing. Dead.
Hashtag original ghost.
Oh, God.